that if you set boundaries, why setting boundaries means you must maintain a certain distance with all the people involved in your life, because the reason is that you must prioritize your mental health.
Right. Happens with the homemakers. Especially
Exactly.
it happens with homemakers, like they are if they are living in a big family, so they can't say no, even if they are not able to do it, but they always say yes, I'll do it.
Yes, that is why.
So hello, good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, Priyanka. What about you? How are you doing?
Yes, I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So please tell me, how was your day? It's evening, 10 p.m.
My day was very productive, and still I'm connecting with you. So I think that I'm very happy since morning because I got a golden chance to connect with you. So yes, my day was fantastic.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. You are here, and we are going to have a conversation. Before moving ahead, I want you to introduce yourself a bit. Yeah.
All okay. So my crisp introduction is like, I am Ritu Pathak. I'm calling you from Agra. I'm an English teacher, mentor, and communication. And I have a channel also by the name of Ritu Pathak English Classes. Apart from that, I also conduct a lot of back-to-back sessions of spoken English classes, and from classes 3rd to 10th standard. So that's all about me.
Okay, that is great. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we are going to talk about self-love. So please tell me what about self-love. What do you think about this word, self-love?
Right. So before hitting the term, I just want to make it clear that what self love means. You know, most of the people, when it comes to the term self love, they confuse it with being narcissist. Like they
Yeah,
think that self love is something which is negative and we shouldn't love ourselves. Not at all. Self love is very, very positive practice, and here we value and care for ourselves. But the difference is in a very healthy and balanced way. You know that it is very different from narcissism. Now, narcissism means that you are excessively egocentric and selfish. That is somewhat negative and giving wrong message to the society. On the other hand, Priyanka, self-love is not selfish. To love yourself is no way being selfish. You know why? The reason is, if you love yourself, then only you will learn the importance of empathy, kindness, and generosity. And in this way, you will definitely share the same set of emotions with your family, with your children, people around you, and the whole world. So, self love, according to me, is very important, and it is completely different from narcissism. So,
yeah,
this is the first thing that we have to understand, the difference between these two terms, because most of the time people are quite confused and they think that we shouldn't love ourselves because it sounds very selfish. So, this is one
yeah.
misconception, right? And to promote it, I can only assure you that if you set boundaries, why setting boundaries means you must maintain a certain distance with all the people involved in your life, because the reason is that you must prioritize your mental health.
Right.
If
Yeah.
you are not mentally fit and you are not settled mentally, your emotions are wavering, then definitely you are not going to go good anything in your family and in general. So you must acknowledge your strengths and flaws. This is self love. Self love never involves always looking to the brighter side of your personality.
True.
We are simple human beings, and human beings are a set of errors, ups and
Correct.
downs, problems, solutions, and this will keep on going till the last breath, you know. So, the most important thing is come out of that set, accept yourself, start loving the first person you see in the mirror, that is you. Start loving that person, the reflection of yours. When you dress up in a very fantastic way, you will feel good. You will feel happy. You will find yourself beautiful. And when you feel beautiful, you will find a sense of happiness. And that is a very, very strong emotion. You know, when you are happy, you will make people happy around you. And definitely, self love is very important according to me. It's a very intense word. It allows you to grow. Now, I
Right.
love myself, you love yourself. Here, therefore, we both ladies are here on this platform
Yeah.
because it has opened the domain of learning and evolution. You know, day by day, we are progressing towards hitting the target. Maybe it's our YouTube channel, maybe we are doing something for our family. So, in that case, I must say that we are doing something good to ourselves also. Now we have decided to do something good for our own life. Therefore, we both are here. And self-love, it's a paradox. Whatever I'm going to say, you know, it has something opposite side. Self-love teaches you to say no when you are not comfortable with something.
That
Right?
comes in setting boundaries.
Exactly. This is
Yeah.
the power of no. Sometimes people think that we have to say yes all the time. That is very stressing, that is very traumatizing, and that is something will definitely make you to fall apart. Because every time your mind, your body is not ready. You are tired, but you are in a habit of saying yes because you are not loving yourself. So self love also means to say a big no. You know why? Because saying no will lead to a peaceful atmosphere where you will find mental peace. I can say you will feel the power of patience, of resilience, and emotional strength. You have to be emotionally strong
Wrong.
to
Right.
keep yourself going on and on and on because your family needs you. If nobody needs you, your family needs you. And you can only serve your family in your best way when you love yourself.
Love
So think
yourself.
about it. Yeah. So what's your take on this, Priyanka?
Yeah, I totally agree with your points. And you mentioned here, first we need to accept our flaws. If we feel, yes, if I am a human being and there are some negative and positive, both are the things they, in our personality. So we need to accept all the things and we should be kind. Like I have seen people, they are not kind. They don't treat yourself with kindness. So I think self-love is treating yourself with kindness, how we are treating others. So yes, you said correctly. And the thing is, some people who like if they made any kind of mistake, so how do they talk to themselves when they commit a mistake? It is also very difficult. They feel, yes, I made mistakes and I'm not good person. I always commit mistakes. So how they can talk to themselves? How they can make themselves good? Like if they
Exactly.
have this kind of feeling.
Yes, 100%. Self love is also very important because I have experienced this personally a lot of times. It keeps you away from external validation. You know,
Yes.
Priyanka, I have no hesitation in accepting that I don't need and I never needed external validation. Okay, if I am looking beautiful, I will feel beautiful. I don't want anybody to ask me, am I looking beautiful? Am I good? Am I up to your standard? Am I fulfilling your all requirements and needs? No way, because this is your life, this is your problem, and the solution must be yours. So, this is self love. Self love never ever looks for external outer validations because definitely, if you are always looking for the outer and external validation, then you will definitely you are inviting unhealthy attachments, you know, and those unhealthy attachments may be a source of failure in your life.
Correct.
And yeah, I hope you are understanding. There are so many relations in our life. We want to cling on them because of certain various situations and reasons. But at the end of the day, I must say that self love is a true journey. It is not a destination. Journey means you have to keep on learning, you have to keep on carving the path in your own way, what you want to be. Self love means your dreams. Just give it a shot. Have your dreams come true. If not, start working. Steve Jobs, I hope you must have heard the name Steve
Yes.
Jobs,
Yeah.
right? Apple, iPad,
Well,
right? All those numbers. So, Steve Jobs used to say that it's a famous quote, stay hungry, stay foolish. You know, what does it mean? It means keep on learning and
keep
learning.
on
The
learning. Yeah.
day, the day when you say that I am perfect, I know everything, then mind it that the day has come where you will feel a kind of stagnation in your learning process, where you are, I mean, according to me, dead. Dead means not physically but mentally, because
Mentally. Yeah.
now, yes, now you have no dream. You said that I am the most perfect person in the whole world. So yes, stay hungry for knowledge, and for that, first you have to start loving yourself, dress well, be kind, be generous, start loving people around you, start loving animals around you. The whole idea is to be kind. It is your choice. What is your way to be kind? What is your perspective towards it? But in a nutshell, I must say that self love requires patience, perseverance, and definitely self compassion. So start loving yourself, and you will truly be the master of all those intense and deep emotions which people, look through the way of their religion or motivational speakers. Start loving yourself, everything will fall in your life slowly, maybe slowly, but naturally and definitely you will have the taste of real and fruitful life. This is all my idea on this term which you have selected, self love.
Yes, yes, and yes, you explained it really well. And yeah, sometimes I use positive affirmation whenever I see I am not doing well in my life. So I always focus upon those things which I feel I am truly blessed. There are so many people who don't have, but that thing. So I feel very, very happy and very excited to do more. And sometimes I feel I start doing self-talk, negative self-talk specifically. So this is very difficult for me. Sometimes I feel. So what do you suggest me? How do we handle negative self-talk?
No, I think that to talk about oneself negatively is equally powerful.
Yes,
Like, I don't see the anything wrong in that. Like, when I was in my 11th standard, I felt that one of my negative traits is that I rely on others very easily, right? But that became my power because I realized, and soon I started working on it. So I don't think that you have any negativity. You said that the power of failures, the power of negativity, the power of no is very important. And it
yes,
is more powerful than saying yes. Anybody can say yes, you know. But are you making a point of fulfilling all the yeses in your life? Half of the yeses, they go in vain. We have just said yes out of nowhere. Okay, we want to just just took it as a kind of need, as a type of requirement of the time, and we said yes without realizing whether we will be able to fulfill that task which has been given to us by another person. So that is a fake personality, and nobody loves fake personalities,
yeah,
so it
and
is
especially it
better.
happens with the homemakers. Especially
Exactly.
it happens with homemakers, like they are if they are living in a big family, so they can't say no, even if they are not able to do it, but they always say yes, I'll do it.
Yes, that is why I said you. They have told me that how could I come, how could I overcome my negativities? They are not negativities; they are your powers. Once you realize that this is one of your negative traits, if it is making you a brighter person, the best version of you, then it's okay. But if that negativity is dumping you in any way, then it is better to start do some yogas, meditation, because I told you know earlier, I already pointed out, this is your life and you are well acquainted with not only the problems but the solutions as well. And there is no such problem which doesn't have a solution. You just have to dig deep into it, and definitely you will find a way for that. And so there is no such kind of, there are such excuses, there are such blames, they are just criticism that you are putting on yourself. You are being so harsh to yourself. So yeah, start loving yourself, and then you will find everything bright and beautiful.
So true. And how do we react when someone criticizes? Do you have any point to share with us?
Yeah, very easy point. When somebody is criticizing you and you don't like it, just take him as a garbage truck. That's all I do every time in my life. If somebody is
Okay.
putting negative thoughts in my life, then instantly I become aware and I treat him no better than garbage truck, where you don't want to get yourself dirty. You don't want to smell something stinky. So keep that garbage truck away from your life, and you will be happier than before. Believe me.
Okay, very nice. Okay, here we have to be little strong and active.
Yes, when you self love, when you follow the strategy of self love, you will be stronger, more powerful, and more potential. Just try for once. But you have to be strong to love yourself first. It is a very intense word. It is not only a bookish term, but you have to feel it. You have to live self love. By saying you have to live self love means you have to realize the power of loving yourself in your life, and see, then the game will change. It is a game changer, I can say like that.
Yes, yeah. And when we start doing self-love, there are some people who start thinking that girl is very selfish. She always thinks about herself only. So yeah, this is true, but we have to accept this also. If we
Yeah,
want to do something big in our life, so we have to focus upon ourselves, our dreams, and definitely we will do something big. Yeah,
right, right. You are not here on this universe to make others happy all the time,
happy.
and you
Right.
can't make them. You can't make
Yeah.
them.
We cannot
Even
make
if,
that.
yeah, even you have done everything for them, they will definitely leave no stone unturned to poke at you. So from the day one, when you find any such kind of person or any such kind of incident you feel, just think that they are not, they are denied, their entry is denied in my life, and they don't exist for me. So they are simply, it's very simple formula.
Right. Okay. So do you have any question for me? Do you want to ask anything?
Just I want to advise you that whenever you feel low, always just think about the session which we have done right now, which we are doing right now, and
Yes.
what term, this is not only a term to discuss, but this is also the emotion to follow and feel
Yeah.
in our own life, especially for women.
Right. Right. Okay, ma'am. So thank you so much for your advice and thank you so much for your things, whatever you shared about self-love, and people who are watching this video, it will be very helpful for them. They can watch it and they can share your thoughts in the comment box. And one last question I want to ask you. What are the things are you doing for your English nowadays? Because I can see you are speaking really well, really attractive English. So what do you do for your English specifically?
Okay, so you want me to let the cat out of the bag?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I actually am into English so much, 100%. Yes, and this I have already disclosed in many of my videos, that you no need to be 99%, you need 100% to be immersed in this English language. And if personally you are asking me, then I would say that I listen to many English podcast, audiobooks, but definitely I watch a lot of English movies back to back and series. And my favorite English series is Dramatize. That is my favorite one, which I binge watch, and I leave no stone unturned whenever there is something to watch nice on this platform. But yes, these are the smallest strategies that I follow.
Oh, I do.
You
Because
first of all, you first of all throw this negative feeling out of your mind box.
I
Always
have
say
tried
you
so
are
many
doing good.
times.
Yeah, you are doing good, you are doing great, and don't look back. If you start looking back and thinking like that, you can't never move a step forward. Right. So
Yeah,
keep dropping those negative thinking or those negative thoughts or conceptions, whatever, and keep on moving and moving. Make mistake, learn. Make mistake, learn. So that is the simple formula and a natural and free flowing formula. That doesn't need any dime.
right.
So that is a simple thing.
Yeah, I always try to keep my conversation simple so that people can learn easily. And that is why I invite people who are very good at English so that people can learn easily from you. So yes, this much I wanted to ask you. Yeah, okay then, ma'am. I think now we have to wrap up this. This is really nice conversation with you. Again, I enjoyed a lot. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Anyways, I also enjoyed every bit from the start to the finish line. So bye bye, Priyanka. Take care. Bye
Bye,
bye.
ma'am. Have a great night.